have actually been the worst vlogger known to man. I mean, if you watched my last vlog, you'll know kind of why. But actually, a lot has happened this past week and I didn't really film it. Well, actually, no, it's a lie. It started on Thursday. So Thursday I had the day off work and we had the saddler, and I'm really, really pleased because I was a little bit naughty and her saddle was overdue. But it wasn't that bad, so that's okay. It just needed obviously a bit more flocking and it had gone a little bit squashy on one side more than the other. So that is all even out now and it is much, much better because having had the day off, I managed to get a nice ride in on the Thursday before the third heat wave of the year hit the UK. So it's Sunday today. It's due to be actually only 28 today. We had 32 yesterday and we had 34 on Friday. So I got her ridden Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, knowing that she would have the weekend off. I would never, I don't need to be riding her at her age in that heat. It's just not fair. So she's currently in now having her breakfast. It's a bit later than normal, but I am still bringing her in. There's a bit of a breeze today, which is nice. The field is nice, but I want her to have some naked time. She gets really frustrated in her rugs, and in the field the flies are just too bad, and because she's clipped, it's really, really sensitive. Plus, I am struggling with her a little bit at the minute, so I will show you in a minute. She's gone quite scabby, bless her. She's been getting just hot, which is why I clipped her in the first place. I haven't been able to use her sausage boot for a couple of days because I didn't realise, obviously she was getting hot under the boot around at the bottom of her foot, and it's gone scabby because she's allergic to her own sweat. Yeah, and then, to make matters worse, on Friday, when I hosed her off, I put her back out in the field, she got stung by a wasp. Well, it was like a giant black bee thing. It was huge. It wasn't a hornet, but it was big. And it stung her, and it stung her a few times, bless her. And then, yeah, this is the photo I got on my phone at the time, like measuring it with my hand to make sure how big it spread. I then had to rush around and try and go and find some Piriton, so I didn't realize I'd run out of Piriton at the yard, so I was down the shop, got some Piriton, came back, gave her a load of that, and then she had some again yesterday. And I'm just gonna let her eat her breakfast and then bring her back out, probably cold hose it again. I've just been putting some cold water on it, settling it, obviously while I clean her legs. So I will stop rambling. I'm gonna let her finish her breakfast and then we will get her out and look at the carnage that is her skin. Okay, so I've just rinsed the dirt off, but look at the state of this nose. I got her hogged Thursday as well, so that she's perfect for Royal Lancashire. But I don't know if she's done that, swatting flies, or in the hedge. So that's just a nice cut. Then she's done this on her hip. Is that going to focus? I don't know if this is because the ground is so hard at the minute and she's rolled and hurt herself, or if because she got a bit sweaty under a rug, that's scabbed. But she's got like these here as well. Again, I'm pretty sure it's like rolling in the hard ground because we've got one here as well, and we have one on this hock as well, so not great. But then yes, it's not really showing up on camera very well, but she's sort of scabby around both back, kind of above her coronet, from where her sausage boot sits. So we're just trying to treat all of these little lumps and bumps, but the other thing, it has gone down, thank God. But if you can see this little hole, this is where the wasp got her. Oh, have you got a fly? I've got a fly. So this is where he got her. This whole patch like had gone really big, and then also like here, but it has massively gone down, so that's really good. Anyway, she needs some fly spray on, so I'm gonna get her hosed off on here still. I'm gonna give it a cold hose and get you covered and get these scabs treated. Where is it? I can't see it. Where is it? It's just got itch. You're just itchy, aren't you? Oh, is that it? You're just itchy, bless you. Oh, yes. Oh, there we go. So she's all hosed off. The next issue I have, people that will know Dublin, is that she has like reactions to any treatments, ointments that you put on open wounds or just on her in general, really. And then I find that I'll find something that I can use and then I'll use it for a while and then she'll suddenly like have her allergic reaction to it and it will go all pussy and horrible. Get that dirty nose away from me. Look at it. Get it away. However, I had this silver honey from Absorbine, I pronounce it, and it's because I can use Manuka honey on her or silver spray, and this is silver spray and Manuka honey together. And they sent it to me a long time ago and it was amazing. I had the cream and I used it on some of her mud fever and it was incredible, and then I used it again and she had an allergic reaction to it. However, I've kept it. And yesterday, because these weren't quite, I mean, they've had these scabs now for like a week and they just weren't quite going. And I was like, right, let's just give it a go because our next show is on Saturday and I've got time to clear it up if we have a reaction. So I put this silver honey spray on yesterday, not the cream, and nothing bad has happened and they do look ever so slightly better. So I'm going to brave it again and do it again today while she's in, because I did it yesterday before she went in the field and then the dust all sticks to it. So I'm going to do it while she's in and then we'll pray that it works. The only issue I have is the spray's broken. So can I pour it on? I mean, that's ridiculous. I'm going to use so much doing it this way. Better than nothing. She's in to chill for a bit, just because there's absolutely zero shade in her field, unfortunately, until after lunch, and the UV is like 9 or 10 today, so I just want her out the sun, even if it's just for a couple of hours. She can also have her rug off and yeah, chill on some soft ground, because of course the ground out in the field is just so hard, so this gives her a chance to stand on something really soft. She's still got her bed pretty much all the way to the front, but I have just left a little bit because she likes to clean up all the crumbs. But yeah, it is nearly all the way up to the front, so she's got a nice big soft bed and she can just chill for a bit. I am of course not riding in this heat, but we have got some stuff going on at the farm, so I'm gonna go down there for a few hours and then we'll come back and check on her. Hello, we are back. Yes, it's a different day. It's the next day. I came up the yard, I literally turned Dublin out yesterday. We were going to a friend's barbecue and Brad and I were putting some farm kit away and that just took longer than I expected. So I literally came back up the yard, turned Dublin out, and it is now Monday after work. I have just come up. Dublin has been in this afternoon, I'll take you out. She's been in all afternoon, just having her usual nap and her like bit of food, I suppose. My car is just charging my phone because it's not got a lot of battery, and we are going to go for a ride. It's got really windy, although it's sunny, and she was a little bit chilly. So I have just popped her fleece on, and then she's got her magnets on because, you know, she has those on for a few hours in the afternoon. And I thought, whilst she eats that little bit of hay, I am actually going to start packing the trailer because I've got a really busy week, and like every night after work I'm going to ride. I'm not going to have a lot of time for anything else. And then Friday is very exciting because Charlie is turning up with Spider. She's spending the night here. That will of course be in a different vlog. And then we're going to get takeaway and clean our tack, and then we're going to leave quite early on Saturday morning. So I need to try and pack this into the trailer. Okay, so I am going to have to leave the gazebo and everything for a bit later because you will see this little light contraption going to the leisure battery in the corner there. That is because it is plugged into my solar panel. This was in the sun, but it's still charging, even though it's in the shade. But that leisure battery is now what runs my shower. So my shower and my tap are fixed. Ignore the mess. I had some washing up to do, so it's just drying. I've got like a little pop-out dryer, so that just needs to get dried and put away. This is a rubbish bin, which I need to empty, obviously. But yes, I'm now having to charge the leisure battery, which is exciting because we've got the show this weekend. The only thing that's annoying is Royal Lancashire as a show don't have hookup at all. So luckily we're only there for like one night, but it means that we have to use the car to like charge our phones and stuff. I have just looked into getting like a plug adapter that goes onto batteries because I could take the solar panel with me and use that to like charge phones and stuff, but it's something I'm going to have to look into. But yes, basically I've got all that already there. The bulk of that is all packed, so it's just the gazebo, the table and the chairs that need to go in later on, but I can do that Friday night. I think I can do my final bits Friday night. I've got this rug out. I think this will be what she travels in or sleeps in. The weather is changing and it's going to be a little bit chillier, which is nice because I don't want to be competing in 35-degree heat. So I'm going to pop that there, but the trailer is all clean from last time, so that's not an issue. I've got my Stella head collar. And then I got in my forelock and fringe box, I'm going to show you because I opened it in my other vlog, one where I sort of chatted about like everything that I've been having going on. But we got in this month's boxes from Forelock and Fringe Stella head collars. We're just going to ignore the messy background, but this Stella head collar and a lead rope came in the Forelock and Fringe box, and effectively it's a safety head collar. So there's the Velcro section there, so if they were to fall over or panic or do anything in the trailer, my spare head collar used to just be a normal nylon one, and it's not something I'd want to really have to travel in. So at least now my spare one for the trailer is a safety head collar. That makes me really pleased. So yeah, how smart is that? But yes, the back is all packed. I've got my hydration mash, my tail bandage that she'll put on, my wash off bucket and some Gamgee in case we need it, with obviously bandages in case we need it, and then I've just got all my spare tack, medical box and spare head collar. And that basically is what I keep in my little outside tack locker because I can't really fit the main of my stuff in there. I really struggled to get my saddle and everything in there and all my kit without like damaging it, so I tend to use it as the cupboard of things that you need to have at a show but don't really want to have to keep like packing and unpacking. So yes, right, I now need to groom this one and we're going to go for a little ride. I was filming our ride because somebody was very jolly. I got that little bit of trot and then I very quickly had to put my phone away. Hacking on her own, she is a handful, I suppose, a polite way of putting it. She's very on her toes, but that's fine. She's 25 and I quite like that she's like that. I've just taken her bridle off and given her a treat. And now I'm gonna get slobbered on. Should get you untacked, close you down, and get you back out in the field. She's a good girl. Also show you, I am a digital planner girly, so I have my iPad and on it is all of my, like, everything, and one of the good things that I do have is a packing list, and the beauty is I've got an fake Apple pen and I can basically select to highlight and then rub it out and use it for the next show. So I'm just going to tick off what we've packed. I shall not complain because the ground, my God, does the ground need it. But I am British, so I am well within my rights to say that I am such a sunshine girly. I hate rain. But I'm just coming up the yard to do Dublin's bring in at lunchtime because she is most definitely not going to want to be stood out in this. I did actually have to put her to bed last night in her 100-gram rug because the temperature really dropped last night. It went down to like 6, and of course she is clipped, but she would have been used to like 35. So yeah, the fluctuation in temperature would not have been fun. So I am going to quickly slip out this poo and then we'll go and get her. Bam! Hello! Oh dear, are you wet? Are you wet? Do you want to come in? Yes. Honestly, the way this horse thinks that she's made of sugar. She hates getting rained on. Oh, it's yucky. It's yucky. Let's get you inside. Oh dear. Oh dear. I love this rug and she's absolutely trashed the neck. She's a madam and can't have anything nice. But I think I'm going to actually leave her in that rug, let it dry off. Because we're going to wee. Okay, I won't show her having a wee. She will dry off and she'll be warm under there. I don't particularly like changing rugs from like turn out to stable because they've built the warmth up, they're cozy under there and I don't want to put a cold rug on. But you have moved the thing. Let's just check. Oh yeah, no, she's not on the hot side, so she can warm up in her stable and let that rug dry off, can't you? Yes, I'll get you some hay. Now, if the weather does what it's supposed to do, the rain is going to actually stop at 5, so I can ride after work, which means booties need to go on. These magnets just really help, obviously with blood flow, but she can swell standing in, her legs can fill, so it just stops that. Oh, bless her, she can warm up a little bit, stay out of the sun. You are dripping wet. She's dry under her rug, She's like okay, but she's not like a nice toasty, so you know, she's a little bit chill to touch, so I'm going to leave her in that. Let her just dry the rug off, warm her up, and then, because I think that she's going to have to wear it again tonight after we've ridden, so I want it to dry. It's the one that fits her best, and I like it, even though she's made her own little modifications to the neck, which is very, very annoying. It's from Gallop Equestrian. It was gifted to us. The girl that works there, I became friendly with when I worked with Derby House. So yeah, it is a gifted rug from last winter, and I really like it. Really like it. Really rate it. So I think it was like 50 quid. So yeah. Anyway, I need to run back to my car now and go back to work.
A few moments later.
Well, we are back, and when I got here the yard was full of people. So I have actually just lunged her. I decided to chicken out a bit. We're due to get some rain. We've had it all day, it's stopped and it's moved, so we're due to get like a big downpour. It said from 6 onwards, it's just gone 6. And I'm so bad, I'm such a fair weather rider, I just didn't fancy riding in it today. Equally as well, being girly, I washed my hair last night, I just don't want to ride in the rain. So I have just lunged her. She's a very, very good girl. I just tend to do a couple of minutes on each rein. I only really trot her, although she will always try and have a little bit of a cheeky canter. But it's just a little bit of a leg stretch, a little bit of a stamina sort of situation. Let her trot round on each rein on quite a loose, it's a lungy bungee, or a Germanade or something it's called. And I just let her trot round loosely, just equally on each rein, and we just kind of use it as a leg stretch exercise. So she's just had her sweeties from her bridle coming off, which is why she's licking my hand like crazy. Hey, you're cute. Right, it's unfortunately a rugs on night again, and we're gonna get her put to bed. Do you want to go out again? Go out in the field. Yes. Yes, where's the tongue? Mwah, yeah. Usually I spread this hay around the field, but it's so windy that I'm going to hide it here. Also, it's sunny. It told me it was going to absolutely pelt it down. Told me it was going to absolutely pelt it down at 6 o'clock, and now it's nice and sunny, although it is windy, so yeah, not that nice. Anyway, she is out. Oh, the wind, and we're all done. So I'm going to go home, have my dinner. This one's going to fan, filled as normal, and oh, my bag's blowing away. Rescued it. Yeah, she's going to be out overnight as normal, and I will be picking up my camera again Friday because Charlie is arriving with Spider. He's going to be going in that field over there, and he's spending the night for a sleepover, and then we are heading to Royal Lancashire County Show Saturday morning. So of course I will be taking you with me. I will introduce you to Charlie on Friday afternoon as well. So for now I'm going to shut the gate because it's drooped and say goodbye, and we will see you next time. Bye guys.